We just joined our coverage. We've had 9 caution flags, 2 red flags, 11 lead changes, 7 different leaders. Kevin Harvick, who's in the garage area, led the most laps. Greg Biffle now has led 40 consecutive laps, but he'll be coming on the pit road possibly the next 3 to 5 laps.
Yeah, it's hard to figure, just like I said, about the mileage because of so many caution laps, and that'll extend your range quite a bit, some more than others, but he should be due to hit pit road soon, next few laps.
And I'm sure they're going to stretch as far as they can to try to make this their very last time they want to be on pit road.
Yeah, they have to stretch it as far as possible because, we see 3 wide racing off turn 2.
Denny Hamlin beneath Kenny Wallace, a 28 car, the 42. Also there, that's the Evander Holyfield-owned car of Kenny Hendrick.
Yeah, the worst thing that could happen right now is for Greg Biffle to have to pit and then the caution come out. And we've seen so many of these cautions that he doesn't want to be in that position. So he'll stretch it as far as he can take this tank of fuel.
Carl Edwards needed to get by that 42 car to be the first car 1 lap down because Kenny Hendrick was on the lead lap and just got lapped by the leaders, and now gets passed by Edwards to put Edwards now in the 14th position.
Yeah, and that's the battle that he's going to continue to fight as Greg Biffle's out there quite a bit in front of these guys. He's going to be putting other guys a lap down. And now there goes Morgan Shepherd. He will be the first car a lap down. Morgan's done a great job all day.
Right now.
Staying on the lead lap. Biffle really happy with his race car, but now Carl Edwards is going to have to go up and get around Morgan Shepherd to get back in that spot once again.
And just about the time he does that, then the leader will catch another car, which this time will be Jason Keller. He's the next one to go down a lap.
Yeah, Biffle can't pit quick enough for Carl Edwards, huh?
That's right.
Carl Edwards had cut a tire, spun out of turn 2, brought out the caution flag. That's how he had to come on pit road and lost the lap. And now he is trying to get that lap back by virtue of the lucky dog, but he would not get it because Morgan Shepherd is in 13th position.
Still 56 laps to go, so Carl Edwards still got he's got some hope here. If he can get this lap back, he'll still be a contender.
There's a battle for 3rd spot. Justin Allgaier in the 12. Brian Vickers, so he running a little higher line in the 32 car. Looks like maybe Allgaier's car has gotten a little bit tight on him. Here goes Brian Vickers to the outside. Dave, what's going on with Brian Vickers?
DJ Vickers looks like he's going to take over that 3rd position using the high line. And this is a great recovery for that team. During practice on Friday, Trent Owens, the crew chief, told me that car was tight all day long. He said, I'll be honest with you, I have changed something on every corner of that race car. The next laps that Brian would take would be qualifying. And he said, I'm lucky to have the luxury of having a cup driver because I wouldn't make all those changes and then hand that car to a rookie. Brian could handle it in qualifying, and they've gotten the car much better for the race.
Brian Vickers, a previous pole sitter here, has not finished in the top 5. And could he be out of fuel here? Could the leader be out? Now, Jamie.
Do what you do there, shake it around, whatever you do coming in.
Greg Biffle, you hear him talking on the radio right there. He just said, I'm out of gas. They were planning on coming in about 6 laps, so he's got to make that long trek all the way around down to pit road. Unfortunate for the 16 car, guys.
How in the world they miss it 6 laps? I mean, I can see missing a lap or 2.
I'm out of gas.
Yeah, that's 9 miles.
That's not you don't want to put yourself in this position. This can take you completely out of contention.
Well, he will lose at least 2 laps. He's already going to lose a lap here as the leaders come by. That will be Denny Hamlin now. On the left side of your screen is the new leader. Biffle coming down at 45 miles an hour. Headed to you, Jamie.
And Greg Biffle makes his way down pit road. He was trying so hard for redemption after last week. He felt he let the team down and lost the race, hoping for a comeback. Maybe not so soon, guys. Ran out of gas. You see him fueling him. 4 tires. He wanted to free it up just a bit. It got a little bit tight. First changes all day long. He's having a hard time getting it restarted, guys. They're working on it. You see him running back there. And they dropped it. And he's got it cranked, and they push him down pit road. Donkey's down and away.
And here's the other question. Thank you, Jamie. If your engine isn't running, how do you know how fast you're coming down pit road?
You don't. And so it looked like he was getting down through there pretty good, but I'm sure NASCAR will tell us here shortly if there was anything there. But that's something that you fight too. No penalty, so Greg did a great job there by not having the engine running and the tachometer to get down pit road.
New leader, Denny Hamlin on the racetrack. Brian Vickers is 2nd. Then Allgaier, the rookie, 3rd. David Reagan, you heard he's made 6 pit stops already, but now has his car in 4th position. Jason Leffler, great recovery for the 38 team in 5th spot. McDowell 6th, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. now in the 5 car, being shown in 7th.
We haven't haven't talked much about Junior. He just doesn't seem to have a handle on his car today.
And there's the 60 car Carl Edwards now back in that lucky dog spot. Passes Morgan Shepherd around Andy Ponstein.
And he'll be okay for a little while here because Jason Keller is still probably 10 seconds in front of Denny Hamlin as the leader, so Carl will be safe if anything should happen here for a while.
Yeah, Greg Biffle having to come to pit road really helped Carl Edwards as far as keeping this spot in case the caution does come out.
We are hearing 2 laps from now. The 20 car, Denny Hamlin, will be on pit road. He last pitted on lap 92. And that will give the lead to Brian Vickers. Both Vickers and Allgaier pitted on lap 101.
And Greg Biffle now is 1 lap down in 15th spot. So you can see how much it costs to run out of fuel. And he basically just having to make that green flag stop when these guys can stay on the racetrack. It just puts you in that window of time when if this caution comes out, it can put him in a bad spot.
Yeah, we stay green here, and these guys have to start making green flag pit stops. This is a very, very difficult racetrack to get onto pit road because that bottom groove is what you're using a lot. It's hard to see around the corner exactly where you're at and where you need to get slowed down. So these guys really haven't had to make those green flag pit stops yet, and this is going to be their first time, and it's a critical time late in the race making that final pit stop. So we'll have to watch these guys and make sure that they can get on pit road and don't miss that commitment line.
This is the longest green flag run we've seen, and looks like Brian Vickers has a great car in the long run, and so does Denny Hamlin. Those 2 cars really shine in the long run. I think we have a short run, Allgaier in the 12 car, and Greg Biffle, if he can get on the lead lap, will be good.
Pit this time, you're clear by 8.
Sounds like the 12 car.
That's the
20 radio.
The 20 car is going to pit. They saw what happened to Biffle. They don't want to take a chance on running out of fuel.
So here comes Denny Hamlin.
Let's see if he can get woed down. Remember, talking about all that speed you carry in the corners here. It has to be right there at 45 miles an hour.
That's our leader on the left side of your screen there. Brian Vickers in the 32 car now.
It's got to seem like an eternity for Denny Hamlin all the way at the other end of pit road down toward turn 1. Dave.
Denny was asked the condition of his race car. I needed to tighten on the short run, freed up on the long run. No response from Rogers. He said, well, you asked me. They're going to track bar and an air pressure adjustment as well. Again, on this long run, which will be just under 50 laps to end this race, the car needs to be freed up just a little bit. It got snug at the end there. So 4 tires on. Denny Hamlin will lead pit road in the 20.
Not a bad pit stop, 14.6 seconds. And folks may not know it takes longer to put fuel in the Nationwide cars than it does in the Sprint Cup cars. Andy,
the gas cans, the dump cans have a smaller neck on them. They do that just to slow the pit stops down so you don't have to have these hired guns, so to speak, to compete on pit road.
Mistake on the 20 car, too fast exiting pit road, and that'll be a drive-through penalty.
It'll just be a pass-through penalty. Pass-through. You do not have to stop in the stall.
He was clocked at 50.50 miles per hour, and the pit road speed's 45 with a 5-mile-per-hour grace, and so by half a mile an hour, he was speeding.
Well, it's just that's a tough break for this team.
Pit this time for pass-through. That's good. Clear by 10.
It's definitely going to take him out of contention. Here comes Justin Allgaier on pit road.
He has been the story today. You see the leader left side of your screen. Vickers has yet to come in. This should be the final scheduled pit stop for the rookie Allgaier.
I would say they're probably making this a little bit early because the handle's gone away on their car a little bit. So I think they're going to make some adjustments. Jamie?
They certainly are. He said it's gotten tight, but that's what he said all day long. So I don't think they're telling him they are going to adjust. They're just going to put 4 tires in fuel. It's been working out for him all day. Justin Allgaier, you see him being serviced. These are all Cup guys. It's a combination from the 2, the 12, the 77 on the Cup side. Doing phenomenal today, just like their driver, Justin Allgaier. He's down, guys.
David Reagan is in. Shannon.
Doc, it's been a long day for these guys. This is their last pit stop of the day. He just needs a little bit of help off the turns. They are going to take 4 tires, and it's going to be an air pressure adjustment for this number 6 car of David Reagan as their guys go to work on that 6 car. He's down and away.
Denny Hamlin did indeed give his drive-through penalty. Has been back through the pits as you see David Reagan coming out. Still waiting for Brian Vickers to come in. Got probably at least on fuel. He could probably make it 4 or 5 more laps. The question is, how much longer do you want to stay out there?